Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. My name is Matthew, and yeah, we're just having another live discussion and chat. I mean, as the title would suggest, we're not doing a BFDI library reaction. Um, that's not what I'm doing this stream because I do want to kind of get some things off my mind from clipping my nails. They actually do grow pretty fast, kind of like my facial hair, because like I'd shave and then they'd freaking like come back and like freaking not even like probably the next day. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. Anyway, so I do have some things to discuss, and I want to make it a live stream so it's like a discussion where you guys can actively answer things from your perspective to me, and you can get an immediate response out of it. But effectively, the main bread and butter of this subject is going to be Mugen. I have talked about Mugen quite a bit of times. I made a few videos regarding it, not counting the gameplays, which like today I actually have 666 of them, which is the devil's number, so eep. Anyway, so I wanted to kind of talk a bit about Mugen. I'll probably go over more on my community tab just to be a bit more, I guess, widespread because I don't know how many people are actually going to tune into this live stream. But effectively, I think I'm at a crossroads with the game. Let me be real. This game has been a part of my life for years. It was a dream come true when I actually got the game for the first time in 2018 and started making characters fight each other. I think one of the first matchups I did was like Mario versus Gino from Super Mario RPG, who my brother-in-law actually wanted, but that's a story for another day. I don't think that was recorded. That was just like for fun. But as for the first few years, I was definitely on and on off with the game just because like my computer maybe couldn't have run it as smoothly as I wanted it to. And not to mention the outcome of or the output of some of my movie videos was kind of crappy because I did use screen screenotastic, which as you guys know from the older ones just kind of sucked. Like it was very bad quality, low frame rate, low choppy audio. It recorded both my voice and the computer audio at the same time, which eventually led to it lagging a lot, overlapping. It was horrible. But eventually I did decide to take a break from it. And then I think 2024, I was about to say last year, but last year was 25. 24, I brought it back full time again. We were cranking them out like not like clockwork, but pretty frequently at this point because I was doing a lot more and they were gaining like at least a decent amount of views, maybe some triple digits, nothing like overly major as it is now. Trying to think here. And eventually it kind of got to the point where like I've been doing this for a full year. Should we stop? Well, I decided to keep going for a little while. And then eventually I upload my X versus 2 video, blows the hell up, gains like a freaking boatload of different subscribers. And it's something that I'm really extremely grateful for. However, that came at a cost. I know I've told this story a million times, but it's to tell you why I currently feel this way and why I feel so more than ever before. With these new subscribers, they came for one specific thing, which is the game. And so I continued doing it. I got requests, so I started fulfilling them, at least as most as I could. But eventually, it kind of got to the point where it was starting to harm my other content, which never did crazy numbers, but they did improve over time. They went from a few dozen views each to like triple digits, like mainly things like the Amber's Godzilla Show episodes, which did pretty pretty fine. Trying to think here, because like nowadays, I'd be lucky if an episode even cracks 100. Like the last episode, um, I wouldn't say it underperformed because like for the episode thing, I kind of put like 40 views as the benchmark, and it did do 40 views. And I guess in a way also kind of broke even with like the YouTube shorts I put out because I did put out like 2 shorts Trying to see stupid question and that's uncalled for from the episode, which did pretty well. So I guess all things considered, it did technically break even, like as far as like my standard of reviews. But that's also the problem, is that the Mugen videos do significantly better. And I know that all comes down to things like interest and whatnot. But why is it that the algorithm one day prioritized Tavigus, but now is not doing it for Tavigus anymore? It's absolutely Mugen's fault, like as far as the channel is. And it's also not just exclusive to Tavigus. All my other videos, which were things that I've been doing on the channel for years, for example, things like the U2's videos, the NECA figure reviews, like these videos that I genuinely love and have like such an amazing passion for, they don't do well anymore. Like the unboxing and review of the NECA Shin Godzilla doesn't even crack 7 views. So it only did 7 views. 7. On a channel with over 2,000 subscribers, 7 views. I really want you to think about that. I'm trying to think here, like 2022, 2023, it would have done way more. All I'm saying, 2024 especially, if I get the NECA Shin Godzilla back then, I did get the bootleg back then, but if I got the regular one back then, it would have done way better. But now I'm kind of at a point where I have done Mugen who knows how many times, again, 666, and it's not that fun anymore. Like, I view Mugen as something that used to be so fun to me, but because I've been doing it so many times, it's not fun anymore. Like, really, it isn't. Like, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I'm really kind of getting tired of the game. It's not that I hate the game. It's done wonders for me in the channel, and it's grown to like gargantuan size, more so than I ever could have thought. It has brought in subscribers, likes, watch hours, all that. And I am grateful for. However, I didn't want it in this specific way. I feel like when it comes to the algorithm, since my Mugen video blew up, now it's starting to prioritize Mugen videos over anything else. I have a few other figure reviews which I currently have privated, but those are going to have to wait until I feel a little bit more comfortable releasing them, because I drop them, they get minimal amount of traction. And I feel like, again, it also just has to do with the fact that, again, that's maybe not what people are looking for on the channel. And sadly, I don't really know if there's any reversing that. I've tried to mitigate Mugen on the channel or minimize its presence, but all that's ever done is just I make a video that I pour heart and passion to. I record it myself, edit it myself, put it out, get minimal amount, screen record a Mugen fight, and it gets like triple digits. Again, it's something that as a content creator, you need to prioritize what you love and what does well, and there's a clear divide between it. Mugen was something I always loved, and it still kind of is, but the fact is that because that's only what people are showing up for, that's really minimizing it. I've tried making a new channel for it. All that would just do is kill this channel. I have tried minimizing it. It doesn't work. So my only solution now is a very risky one, but I'm going to give it a shot. So let me know if this proposition works. Again, I'm going to put this on my community tab as well after this stream is done. Would you guys like it if instead of Mugen videos, I pull it from the channel for a little while, and in its place, I do Roblox? That's a very strange trade, but hear me out on this. I have been getting back into Roblox actually for a little while now, and I do like it. You can thank Tops Wormsley for that, by the way, because we play together a lot, and it's so much fun. There's a lot of different games on there we play. For example, we actually played some tower defense games, which I really liked. We also kind of like goof off in our own servers, which again is also very fun. But because of like that extra person and the fact that I'm able to bounce back, like in as far as like a conversation and kind of get the energy more pumped up, that feels more fun than just sitting back and watching two NPCs fight each other. Which is ironic because I actually do that in Roblox as well, but you get the point. It feels more fun because I'm in it, or it's with me as well. And I know a lot of people would be upset if I added commentary to the Mugen fights as well, because let's be honest, whenever I see a Mugen fight with commentary, I'm constantly seeing comments, could you shut up? Could you stop speaking? And the same thing is going to apply to me. Like, I don't want to continue doing Mugen that much anymore, like on the channel. And if I do want to continue it on the channel, I want it to be for a more dialed back, casual, on my own terms type deal. That's what I want. Because at the end of the day, this is my channel, and I do have final say on everything that goes on here. So, again, I want to start playing more games beyond Mugen. I've tried other different games. Even doing Sprunky Adventures in Melodia, which is mod also coincidentally made by T.O.S.G. But again, I don't really think it'll get to the same numbers as Mugen, but I think it's at least worth a try. So, essentially, to put it short, I'm not happy with the fact that Mugen is severely killing everything else, and I want to start trying to outbranch other content mediums to at least appeal to more people in games that I think are more worth my time than Mugen. I don't make mods for it. I only record fights. That is it. People request them, I screen record them, I post them. That is it. That's literally the whole production process. And again, as a variety channel, that kind of hurts me because I just put out 4 T.O.S.G episodes of Remastered Season 1. And, I mean, they're performing, some of them have performed all right. Others maybe not so much, but again, that's more specifically because of the algorithm. I just wanted to also just kind of get them done and out of the way. I love Mugen. I'm not trying to bash it, nor am I trying to bash the interest of people. I'm just saying the interest of people can have a negative effect on the channel if that's what a majority of people want. Because as a variety channel, you need to do multiple things. And Mugen cannot satisfy all of that. There needs to be a fine line, so I'm making the risk to pull Mugen away and put in another game like Roblox. I'll try other games too. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm dangerously considering FNF. Not because it's trendy, but because I'm all about giving things a try, and I admittedly have never played a single game of FNF. Come to think of it, I've never actually played a single game of Fortnite or Among Us. Even at the height of their popularities. I stayed away from them because I was busy doing my own thing. Anyway, I think that's enough discussing Mugen. I'll post about that on the community tab. I want to also kind of talk a bit about Spiral and Tabgus and Mineral Island, because those are my regular projects, and I do want to like kind of touch base on them. Tabgus, again, just dropped a recent episode. When did it release? Like a few days ago, of course. What's the exact date? Hold on, let me scroll down here. Back on the 23rd, so literally just 3 days ago. So yeah, go watch it. It's a fun time. I already wrote like up to episode 9 of season 22. So we're almost at the end, which is season 10. So, whoa, episode 10, sorry. Season 10 was years ago. So there's that. Mineral Island, we're still in production on the pilot. And Spiral, we're still doing the pilot remastered, restored. Still doing season 2, which I actually just sent Tops something about season 2. So yeah, we're getting somewhere. Again, if you guys have any questions, let me know, because I am just really interested in just tackling all of this. I did unfortunately have to stop Snaky Sunday Show Remastered for a little while, but it will come back at some point, just because Snaky as like a show is in a weird spot with me. And that's also another thing, like performance-wise, they're not the best. So, like, I think I hit all the things I wanted to say, so I'm going to actually end this live chat now. Again, I wasn't anticipating this to be a big one. Just kind of wanted to hop on here and be like a bit direct heart to heart here. So, thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe if you're new, because you know you want to. Peace out, everyone.